What the hell is up, guys? Welcome to another freaking day of the Huge. It is currently 5:24 a.m. 2 minutes later than yesterday when I was out here at the same time, going down this exact same path, having to do my morning cardio. But I don't know if you can tell, maybe by how I'm talking, how I'm moving, but I'm pretty damn excited and I'm way more energized than I usually am at this point in the day. I'll give you two reasons for that. One, I slept better than I did yesterday. A nice, smooth, continuous 7 or 8 hours. Yesterday was a bit off. It was kind of all over the place. Might be kind of dark right now, actually. Let me get some more light. Because it is freaking early. Not a lot of light going on, right? But got some more continuous sleep, not feeling so freaking depleted. And then also, secondly, and this is the biggest change that I've made, I had a freaking meal already. I have already eaten meal number one for the day. Freaking first thing I did after I woke up is I threw some rice and some pulled pork that I had made. Lean pulled pork. Don't get worried. It's pork tenderloin, which is super lean if you don't know. I don't usually eat pork, but wanted to try it out. But pressure cooked that yesterday. Came out amazing. Had some of that with some white rice for meal number one today, which was freaking great. And usually, well, uh, usually that's not the case for me, right? I usually don't even eat anything until like 8 p.m. or so. Or sorry, 8 a.m. or so. 8 p.m. would be absurd, but typically, you know, I basically skip eating for the first like 4 hours, 4 or 5, or 3 to 3 hours of my day, usually just about, right? So, it'll come like 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., and I'll be having my first meal, usually just post cardio, post shower, that sort of thing. But two things with that. One, I'm missing 3 hours of potential protein synthesis because or I guess I should say not protein synthesis. I'm probably not building muscle after after sleeping for 8 hours. But what I mean is I'm losing 3 hours of potential, you know, muscle loss mitigation, right? Because when you're on a diet phase like I am, especially an extreme one, like 1,000 calorie or more deficit, you can tend to kind of start really hacking away at that muscle a little bit if you're not careful with your macros. And so by having that extra meal right when I wake up, all of a sudden my eating window throughout the day goes from like, what, uh, 12, 13 or 12 hours to like potentially upwards of 16, right? If I sleep 8 hours a day and I eat right when I wake up and pretty much right when I go to bed, like, you're basically eating all day. That's great. That means you have constant fuel. Your muscles have no reason to say, I hate these freaking conditions. I'm out of here. I'm moving to Kentucky, right? If they like it, hey, they're good tenants. They're staying, right? Same for the long haul, right? So that's what we want. Obviously, we don't want to lose muscle. We want to lose fat. Fat can get out, right? We can always kick some fat out, make some room for special muscle. There ain't enough space in this freaking condo. So that's basically the TLDR. But feel pretty energized right now. I'm not gonna lie. My body's not used to having freaking carbs anywhere near 5 a.m. So just a little 2 servings uncooked rice. Obviously cooked it, but that's how I track it personally. And then like 30 grams of protein from pork. And yeah, I think that was a pretty solid way to start the day. So that being said, going to knock out 90 minutes on the freaking bike, the huge, what's up. And then from there, super excited actually to smash this leg day. Other reason why I tried this out was that usually what happens on my leg days is because I try to get a lot of carbs in, or at least more than normal. Um, I tend to run into sort of a wall where if I don't get in 2 meals before my lift, because sometimes I've class, I want to try and get both in. Then what I'll do is I'll have one meal that's like super high in carbs, like over 100, 150, and that can kind of slow down my digestion. I feel pretty lethargic because when you're dealing with a lot of carbs in one sitting, your body's like sending all its blood to your stomach, right? And if you want to counteract that, you can add some like fats, but then you're just not going to get the insulin spike you want, the glucose spike you want, I should say, to really make the best gains and to get the most energy, right? So better to split those carbs up, have a few lower carb meals, freaking hit it nice and running. Uh, get that energy you want, not feeling so worn down, right? So that being said, not gonna yap too much longer. Gonna freaking complete this cardio. Bet I'm the first person in the gym, like usual. And yeah, catch you guys at the freaking lift. All right, brand new post cardio, post down experience. We are carved up this time. Let's see what the difference is. One meal of the day already eaten. Yeah, like in the very normal for sure. Oh. Oh yeah, legs are coming in for sure. Yeah, it's something. All right, keep pushing. Gonna get some fuel in and then we'll hit a leg day. All right. As per the usual, we're gonna be starting today's leg day off with a little bit of hack squat. And that freaking item I've been hyping up all week was with these bad boys. Freaking came, tried them on, tried them out. Feel freaking amazing. And basically, if you don't know what these are, they are squat shoes. So essentially, they elevate your heel, give you a bit more of a boost in the back of your foot than the front. And so that way, it's easier to get your knees over your toes, and then it's more quad bias. So should be a great way to freaking get some more quad gains, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And yeah, without further ado, let's freaking hit the set. First working set here. Should be good. Oh yeah. Yep, that was all quad. That's great. Another one of those. I think I might do 3 of these. We'll see. But same thing. Feet nice and close, low down, really targeting the quad. Let's get it. Okay. Oh, that's another great set. Holy shit. I'll be feeling this tomorrow. I was planning on doing another set of hack, but this machine came free. You know how competitive the freaking leg extension machine is, so do 3 of these like last time, and we'll be good. And honestly, those 2 sets I did do on hack felt so freaking good that I think it's enough. So 2 exercises, 2 sets per exercise is fine in my book. Let's get this done. Oh. That was good. 2 more of those. Come on. Okay. That was good. Okay. That's good. Let's do some hams and calves. I think I might superset these with some calves. We'll have to see. Already warmed up. Let's get it. Okay. Yeah. A few more of that. Back to ham. Okay. Yeah, that was great. Oh, I thought it might be too heavy, but nope. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Muy bien. All right. Back to ham. You know the drill. Last one. Come on. Okay. That's good. Okay. Two more of those. Okay. Let's do concentration. Okay. Uno más. Okay. Yeah, it's solid. Oh, let's finish up. Take out this pump.
Alright. I just realized that at some point my freaking mic died, so hopefully it was at the end of the workout. I think it was because when I was doing biceps, but either way, nice little leg day finished. Let's see what we got going on. We also have a little bit of a bicep pump, so make sure to kind of check that out too. Start with the legs though. Oh yeah. Yeah, something going on there. Oh yeah. See how the hamstrings looking? Yeah, that's good. It's actually a really good shot for me. I think my ham's kind of a strong suit for my legs. Check the other. Yeah, bit of vein action in the calves too. Look at that. That's gnarly. You guys can see that. There we go. Oh yeah. See if I can. There we go. Yeah, definitely getting leaner with the legs for sure. Not feeling the leanest today either. Had a big carb up. I think I might have had too much carbs. I had like, oh man, 6, I think 5.5, 5 or so ounces of pasta before this, so. Uncooked weight, by the way. But yeah, certainly, again, kind of returning a bit to where we were before. At this point, probably pretty close, because I do have a lot of carbs and water kind of smoothing around, you know, so a bit hard to tell exactly how lean we are, but I think we're pushing it. Definitely getting leaner, which is great. Yeah, I guess we can check the biceps too. Pretty aesthetic for a freaking stomach full of pasta. Alright guys, not too much more to say there. Good freaking workout. Those new shoes, those new freaking squat shoes, amazing. I gotta say the feel on the quads was freaking incredible. Definitely gonna be hitting more of that hack squat shoe combination. And then also, like, we're gonna have to squat sometime or another, right? I mean, that's the whole point of freaking squat shoes, so I don't know. I am liking that hack squat though, so it might be longer than sooner before we actually try an actual squat. But I bet Smith Machine, quad bias squats would go crazy with those. Even just like normal squats. And in fact, you could probably even throw a plate under those heel elevation shoes, and that'd be like insane. You know, your freaking knee would be 5 feet over your toes. Tom Platz type stuff. But either way, I think that's a wrap for today. Thank you guys all for checking in like usual. Gonna keep pushing. I'm thinking, I don't know, I was aiming for 170. Might go a little bit lower, but either way, catch you guys next time, and peace out.